Namaskar and hello everybody. My name is Dinesh Debbarma and I'm basically from Tripura. I had been working with an NGO called Northeast Solidarity so far from the day one of lockdown that started. I just wanted to express my views regarding the experience that we had so far. Today is the 51st day of the lockdown that we had been working in the ground and working in the field, or say moving around in the city of Bangalore, providing food to all the needies. We have experienced a lot of things that our people had been suffering. We have come across many laborers, many hotel workers, many people who work in the garment factories, and many of them security workers. We have seen a lot of them disappointed, not getting salary on time. They had been requesting for salary from their employers but failed to get it. Some of them did not get for 2 months even before the lockdown started. But when the salary was asked, when they asked for the salary, the employers told that they're out of business, so they are not able to pay the or they will not be able to pay the salary or the wages of to the employees. So we see all the disappointment of every people stranded in different cities of India, especially the people from Northeast, since we had been associated with the people of Northeast. We have also come across people from Bihar, UP, West Bengal, and many other states stranded in different parts of Bangalore. It is really a disappointment for us or for the people who had been working hard to earn their daily wages or to earn their daily livings. I believe that this is not the right steps taken up by the employers by not paying them the salary. I believe that they might have made a lot of money or a lot of profit out of these guys who had been working for them. Seeing the current situation, most of the people from different states are moving away from Bangalore, Delhi, or Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, or even Kerala. They're trying to move out to their own home states or their hometowns, hoping that, say, instead of suffering here, they would love to stay with their family instead, even if though they don't have much of income or they don't have much money to survive, but they think or they believe that they will be with the family and spend time with them. I believe that this is not the right steps being taken by the employers of every company who has not paid the wages or to the employees who were in need during the time of lockdown. Now, most of the employees, a hotel worker, a security, a garment factory workers, or many others are leaving the cities. I have experienced the people from Northeast living, a lot of them, especially Tripura, since I belong to them, and I myself had sent a lot of people from Bangalore. So far, we have sent a calculation of 1060, 1160, and 1440 in the second train. And there's another train that's coming up, and I believe there will be another 1400 plus people will be leaving the city of Bangalore. I also heard that there were 1400 people from Chennai has left for Assam and for Tripura, and many people we have seen from UP, Bihar has also left Bangalore. Not sure if all these guys will come back after the lockdown. Uh, I believe that out of 1000 people who have gone, maybe 100 to 200 people might come back, just thinking that they will have some income here again. But that belief or to the employers towards the employers will not be there again anymore towards the on the hearts of the employees, since the employers of Bangalore city or other cities did not help them during the time of crisis or during the time of need. In the lockdown period, they have suffered a lot. We have distributed a lot of rice to the stranded people of Northeast, especially in Bangalore. And we have also heard about other cities being helped by the NGOs mainly. This might bring or this might affect the economy of different cities, since most of the workers, most of the daily wages workers are leaving the cities, going back to their hometown, hoping to stay back with their family, or thinking like they might or they will try earning something in their own home state itself instead of suffering in the foreign state, internally in India itself. I believe this is a great loss for each city, since most of the migrant workers are living up. So after the lockdown, the employers of different companies, different restaurants, different garment factories will need employees, for which they will be suffering to get employees. If they would have helped these guys, these employees, these stranded workers or the migrant workers from different states, they would not have need to suffer. They would not need to suffer in the future. But seeing the current situation, I believe that these all employers are gonna suffer once the lockdown is over. I cannot request any employers to take back their employees at this point, because most of the employees had already applied to go back to their hometown. As they go, they might not think to come back. And when the restaurants and other industries will need employees to work for them, they're not going to get any of them anymore, since they did not help them when they were in need, special need, and they were not paid even for 2 months or for 3 months even. Some of the rent, some of the say the house owners of not only Bangalore cities but also of other cities also will suffer. I know most of the owners or most of the building owners are earning out of the house that they rent to people from outside of Bangalore or Karnataka. Some of them just survive with the rents that they get. Some of them are good, and some of them would have a very huge properties or many properties. But there are many owners who just has an earning from the rents that they give to the people, to the migrant workers in Bangalore city. So they're also going to suffer here, and the economy of Karnataka also will affect. I believe that. So not only of Karnataka but also of different other cities like Chennai, Hyderabad, Kerala, Delhi, Mumbai, since the migrant workers are moving back to the home city. Not sure if the employers will realize this, but I believe they will realize once the lockdown is over and once the thing of restarting the business or bringing the business to a normalcy after the lockdown. Let's keep waiting for this. I'm not sure if when the lockdown will be over, but we, the Northeast Solidarity team and the team from Tripura People Society, the Brew Welfare, and there are people from the Chakma, there are people from Meghalaya who has been helping us or who has been working together with us to serve the people in need, giving them food, giving them rice, giving them all the stuff that they need for their daily livings. Since they were suffering for food, they were hungry. They did not have much food or money to buy. They did not have money to buy foods, for which we roamed around. We moved around the whole Bangalore city, not bothering about our health, not bothering about our time, or not bothering about our tiredness. We had helped a lot of them. I believe all of them will give us blessings. We work out of our own interest here, and we have succeeded a lot in feeding many hungry people during the time of this lockdown. This message is not only for one state or not only for one city of India, but all the cities and the states of India, and the employers who has been making the business out of this migrant workers, not only of Northeast but also of different other states, especially I would say Bihar, UP, MP, West Bengal, So this guys, and also Gujarat, and or maybe in many other states too. But I believe this industry will be affected very badly in future. Once the lockdown is over, they would be the person who would be looking out for an employees. Just ask yourself a question, all the employers. I would request all the employers to ask yourself a question. Would you be able to get any employees once the lockdown is over when you want to start your business? You had made a lot of money. You might have made a lot of money during the tenure of 1 year or 2 years, employing them, giving them an employment, not paying a huge wages. Their wages are 8,000, 10,000, 15,000. Some of them you keep them in the staff room, but the staff room also you left. The employers had left the staff room and asked the employees to pay the rent of the room where they're staying. They haven't given any food. Couple of hotels had been giving food, so those guys are happy. But what about those who haven't got food from the employers, who haven't got salary for 2 months? I'm I'm happy and I'm thankful to those employers who has given food so far to their employees and kept them even during the time of lockdown without any business. I'm very thankful to those guys, to those employers. But what about those? Those people who have helped their employees are only 10% out of 100. 90% of other employers has not taken care of their employees. They have left them just like that. Especially the workers in the hotels. Especially, I just want to focus or highlight in the hotel industry mainly, because hotel industry will not go down even after the lockdown. Even after the lockdown, the hotel industry will come back. People will start going out to have food in your hotels. But when you would not have an employees to serve them, how would your business run? You yourself, the employers, will not be able to feed them or will not be able to serve the customers by yourself. You need an employees. Out of when you would need 10 employees, you might get 2 or 3 employees, and then in order to make money out of them, you would force those employees to work hard or to work overtime or to do an extra work. You would get those 3 people to work done out of those people that you used to get done of 10 people. You're just trying to save money. I know everybody is in loss, or your business is not running, or your business might not be functioning at this point. But just think again before you just let your employees go. Though the lockdown will start, will keep on, but how much will it cost to feed your employees per month? 10,000, 20,000. But you make that in a day. When the employees will be working for you, you make a profit of 50,000 a day, or even a lakh rupees, and you are not able to feed them just for even a month or two for free. That had been working for you tirelessly for a long time. So please, I just want to request the employers, especially the hotel ones, because we have come across a lot of them who haven't got food from their employers, or who just abandoned them during the time of lockdown, saying we cannot feed you anymore, please leave. You're asking them to leave at this point, but what about in future? You're not thinking about the future just to save 20,000. I don't think that you would need to spend even a lakh rupees to feed your employees. If not, you can raise funds, or you can ask for help from here and there. You ask help from the NGOs or whoever is helping. You just work together with them, but try keeping your employees with you. But you haven't done that anyway. It's already too late. The people are leaving for their hometown from different cities. So I believe those people will not be coming back, and I would also say them, if they get an employment in their own state, let them stay there instead of coming to other cities and suffering here. It will be good if they stay there in the hometown itself. I have requested a lot of them, if they can survive, to stay back, but they say that even if we can survive, we might be able to survive for another 1 month, of another 15 days. What if the lockdown gets extended? Their employers has abandoned them and hasn't provided them any food or salary for 2 months. Many of them left the salary which they were supposed to get and went back. And many will be moving more. Many will be going more. We have 12,000 plus of applications from Bangalore city alone, or Karnataka alone. That's only for Tripura I'm talking about. There will be 30 plus thousands to 40,000 from Assam alone. The whole Northeast, if you go to count, it will be a lakh people who will be going back to Northeast. Including, if you include the Biharis, the UP, MP, all the other states, there will be a lot of more. Maybe close to 2 lakh people will be leaving the cities, will be going back, and you're not thinking of the future, you're just thinking of the present, that your business is not running and you're not able to feed them, and you're asking them to go off. Just to spend another 10 to 15,000 to 20,000 to feed your employees, just to save those amount, just because you did not have a business during the time of lockdown, and you never thought about your previous profit that you made out of them. You might have made a lot of money. In a year's time, I know the hotel industries might have made a lot of money. Not only hotel industries, also the security industries. So you could not provide them salary of 15-20,000, but you could have provided them food. Per person, how much might have cost? It might have cost another 5,000 bucks per month per person, where you would have to pay them 15 to 20,000 of the salary. They would have stayed happily if the employers would have taken care of them. None of them would have left so far. But anyway, we have nothing to say anymore. This is a complaint, I would say, but I would want everybody to share this video if this can be reached nationwide. How much ever far it's possible, I would want every employers to listen to this video or to listen to my words. If I have said something wrong, please forgive me on this. But working in the ground, I have experienced a lot. I work for a company here. I'm an HR recruiter. I had also worked for different other companies. I have worked for many other companies in Bangalore, in IT companies. Have experienced a lot of problems that the other wages, daily wages workers have been suffering of. So I believe you would understand the things that have happened so far, or you would understand the suffering that your employees might have gone through. So I believe you would take a next step. Instead of sending them back, you can still keep them. You still have time. I don't know if you would be able to keep all of them, but at least to those people who are still in the city, you can still try keeping them up. You can take this point. If I'm wrong, you can forgive me. But if I'm right, please take some steps against it. I just request all the employers to do so, because those people who are returning back from here also will be jobless once they go back to their hometown. They will have to go there, work for something or the other with the wages of 300 to 400 per day. And that's not sure that if they will be able to make money every day. But staying here, at least they have a faith. They would have had a faith that they can get a salary per month of 10,000 or 15,000, whatever it is, but they would have got some salary to survive. Not only survive by themselves, but also serve the family, because the hotel industries, I believe, you had been feeding till the time they were working for you. But as soon as your business went down for just a month, just one or 2 months, you left them, you abandoned them, which is not the right point. I believe it's not the right point to do so. Never mind, guys. I'm happy getting this opportunity to help people during the time of lockdown, and I'm happy that I could help many people who are in need. Despite my job, despite my daily duties that I had to do, I work in a night shift, but still I go out in a day and serve people and come back again, work out the whole night and sleep just for the 50 days. I believe I might have got just 3 to 4 hours or 5 hours a day sleep. But that's those tiresome has gone off, because seeing people happy going back to their home, I'm happy too now. We cannot stop them because their employers were not supporting them to stay back. Well, that's a thought on your plate now. You can take a thought. If you can still keep some of them, please do that. There's still a time. There are lots of trains to go. Before that, if you give them an assurance that you will be feeding them, you can still keep them out. They will also get some employment for future too. You will also get employees once the lockdown is over. Just a matter of some amount. You can get that amount back once your business restarts. And thank you very much everybody for, if you're watching this video, please do share and try making it to reach to maximum people. Thank you very much everybody, and I wish everybody stay safe, stay home, use sanitizers every day, and maintain a social distance. I would say Jai Hind.